I call this the new. We talked about this before, but I've said it before we talked about it. Because at first I was like, did Kevin give me that idea? But I was like, no, I've thought of this before, as being your own social media personality and using all the platforms and venturing into different areas
Yeah.
is a new entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like being on TikTok, being on YouTube, being on Instagram, being on Facebook if you are, like whatever, Snapchat, any of that,
Mm-hmm.
and then using each of those platforms a little bit differently
Yes.
per platform.
Yeah.
Like my TikToks are 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
This is an hour to 2 hours almost now,
Yeah.
right? Knowing the platform and then running that platform that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I were to write a book, and then if you're writing an autobiography, right? Doing strange interviews for Unilad or
Yeah.
any, like all of this stuff is how you can manage yourself into a higher position,
Yeah.
right? You can kind of, I think that there's probably a little bit of top end fear, and that's why the algorithms try and slow things down so much, because they don't really want it to be free for just anyone to climb out of the bottom. I don't think controlling interest likes the idea of people on the bottom finding a ladder out.
No.
Not easily, anyway.
No. I think it's like the lottery.
Yeah,
Like the lottery is not
Hunger
meant.
Games or something.
Yeah, the lottery is not there for people to win every single time, and it's not to a degree of wealth that they want everyone to have access to, right? Like,
But just like we're seeing this, how many other people see it, right?
Mhm.
Like how many other people have gone, "Oh, if I just run all my shit and I get it all together and I push different ways, eventually I'll get through."
Mhm.
So it has the same appeal as the lottery, right? Because so many people are going to buy a lottery ticket thinking I
Yeah.
might be the one,
Yeah.
right? It gets to that part of the brain, I think.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's weird though that like we we love these apps and things like that, and they all build on the same kind of foundation starts almost every single one of these, which is the organic growth.
Yeah.
They give you something unfettered, and then as the platform grows and they become more powerful as they view it in terms of data, that's literally the all that that means is like data mining.
Yeah.
So the fact that they can know more about the people that are using those platforms is all that they're talking about when it comes to power. They don't care about anything other than that because that's the only monetization. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, we want to be able to create other revenue streams,
Yeah.
right? And the other revenue streams, the profit mentality, the everything that goes against the way that these things are started. They're started always as this kind of like you could almost say altruistic, because it's like, oh, it's social.
Yeah.
We're getting people together. You want to know what your friends are doing, all that stuff, and then it becomes, oh, billions of dollars. Let's do the billions of dollars.
Yeah, let's get that money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and let's have to testify before Congress and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
It,
And try and look human while you're
oh
doing
my
it.
God.
By the way, which not really working for him.
I mean, but that's the money corruption thing
Yeah.
is real. And then all of a sudden you get to a place where it's like, okay, well, the money is worth it enough that they have to take the essence of whatever this thing started as and remove it because the money's just too good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get your TikToks, which then kind of it's the same starting point of like unfettered.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you got millions of views and
Well, this
millions
is
of
it.
people downloading it.
This is recently Instagram brought out Reels.
Yeah.
And I made a TikTok video about this because I was just like, this is just absurd. Like, I got to say something. I was like, they don't get why people use TikTok. They
Yeah.
don't use it because the content is amazing.
No.
They use it because you can actually get somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? So on Instagram, I'll have a reel, because I've used them, that'll get 16,000 views, which probably sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's barely anything, really.
Well, it's like just over 10% of your following.
Yeah, and it's not even, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But on that same video would get millions on TikTok.
Yeah.
So why am I using Reels?
No.
Like,
There's no incentive.
I don't even like that content myself. I do it for the purpose of
Yeah.
being found and then that exposure brings them to your brand, right?
Yeah.
So they're not getting it. It's not the short videos that people are. Maybe some people are loving that, but it's from a creator's point of view. It's because it trends and it goes.
Yeah.
You know, on Instagram it doesn't.